Yo, what's good, man? Y'all locked in with another episode with your boy Reezy Rome, man. It's Sports Talk with Reezy Rome, man. And boy. Week 10 in the books, and so much done happened, man. The undefeated ain't undefeated no more. The 49ers have went down to the mighty Seahawks, man. Yes, sir. Russell Wilson and company, man, went out there, played their tails off, and got a victory in San Francisco, man. But I tell you what the key factors to me that made the 49ers lose this game, it wasn't the defense. It was the offense, man, the wide receivers, man. Once Emmanuel Sanders went out the game, I knew that those rookies and those younger guys was going to have to step up, man. And they didn't. You already had Kittles out the game, which is your all-pro tight end. So you needed everybody else to play their part and do what they needed to do. And they didn't do it. Man, Garoppolo was putting the ball on the money, and those guys was just straight dropping it. And that allowed Russell Wilson and company to have not one chance, not two chances, but you gave them 3 chances. Took it into overtime where Russell Wilson threw an interception. I thought the game was over at that time. I thought the 49ers will go down there, kick the field goal in the game. What did they do? They get down there to kick the field goal, but the guy misses the field goal. Wide left. Wide left, man. I mean, it wasn't even close. I mean, people talking about he wasn't ready for the moment, but this guy had just kicked the field goal to take the game into overtime. What do you mean you're not ready for the moment? You're a pro. Come on, man. I don't want to hear that, man. You guys dropped the ball, and you guys, man, y'all just dropped the game for that boy Garoppolo. He had done did what he needed to do to put his team in the place to get the W, and y'all boys let that man down, man. But I tell you what, I can't take nothing away from them Seahawks, man. That defense is everything we thought they were. Man, that boy Clowney is a fool. That's what he is what his name is. He a clown out there, man. I mean, bro, he just beasting the lineman, pushing them over, jumping up, swiping balls. I mean, bro, he's everywhere. You can't even control him. I mean, I can't even make this up, man. Javion Clowney, however you say his first name, man. I'm going to just say Clowney. Dude a beast, man. I mean, dude a beast, man. Like, real talk, man. I wish us, the New England Patriots, could have picked them up, man. That would have been a good asset to that defense that's already #1 in the league. But nevertheless, man, you can't take away from them Seahawks, man. Russell Wilson playing good football, man. I mean, in my eyes right now, top runner for MVP, man. I mean, yeah, he did throw a pick in overtime, which almost caused him to lose the game. But if you really look at it, that was his second pick this whole season. So we're in week 10 now. Going into week 11 now this week. And this man only threw 2 picks. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, Russell Wilson is playing lights out football. I can't even make this up, man. But, you know, that was a good divisional game. I look for that game to even be even better at the end of the season when the 49ers travel out to Seattle and play them boys at home. We shall see the adjustments that the 49ers will make. And I'm pretty sure it'll be a better game because I'm pretty sure by then they will have Kittles and Emmanuel Sanders for the full game, and it will be a different ball game. But I feel like Garoppolo needed Sanders and Kittles down in that stretch to catch those balls that those younger guys were dropping. But nevertheless, man, it was a good win by the Seattle Seahawks, and I salute them boys, man. And we shall see how them boys, they'll pick up throughout the season. They coming up on the bye this week. But, man, look at them Seahawks, man. Them Seahawks ain't playing. Good team that you need to be on the lookout for. You know them Seahawks, you cannot give them no leeway. They will take it, and they'll ride out with it, bro. I'm just keeping it real. I can't make this up. Them Seahawks, man, you don't want to give them boys no chances, man. Because Russell Wilson, man, he'll find a way. And if he find a way, bro, some teams in trouble, man. So y'all want to keep a lookout on them Seahawks. You understand me? But, man, let's go into that boy Lamar Jackson. Action Jackson, what I call him. Man, that boy Lamar, bad man. Boy, when I tell you, that man was doing stuff Sunday I've never seen. I've never seen nobody just running, spin, make the defense look like they're kids out there, then run for the touchdown. I mean, man, this guy's doing things that, man, we didn't see Vic do. And I just really believe the way the game has evolved, the things that we know now and know what not to do now, hands down, he's going to be better than Vic. And I'm pretty sure Vic would say the same thing. I mean, man, this guy here, man, they have orchestrated an offense around him that fits him, that allows him to be him. And boy, when I tell you, he's him, when he on that field, he Action Jackson 100. I'm talking about, man, he's the most athletic person on the field. You can't stop this. You can't make this up. There's no way to contain this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just enjoying it, man. I just feel like it's a great thing for the league. Man, I'm excited right now to see what the quarterbacks like Russell Wilson and Action Jackson, Lamar Jackson are doing, man. Deshaun Watson are doing, man. It's unbelievable, man. Them guys are really showing you that just because you're a mobile, you know what I'm saying, dual threat quarterback, that doesn't mean you have to be in the box. Oh, you just a runner. No, these guys are throwing touchdowns. These guys got 1,000-some yards passing, rushing, everything. So they're a dual threat, and they're showing you that they're a dual threat. They're not just a pocket passer. They're not just a runner. They're showing you that they're both. And, man, they are really putting on for their team. And all three of those quarterbacks that I just named, Deshaun, Lamar, and Russell, all have their teams at the top of the list in the NFL now, man. And I just applaud them. I salute them. Them boys are really putting on. Can't wait to see this Week 11 matchup because you got Deshaun Watson and Lamar Action Jackson going head up. Now, that game is really going to be a good game, but I think at the end, I have to go with Action Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. They're home. It's hard to beat them at home. And I just feel like without J.J. Watt in that lineup, you know, to try to contain that edge, who's going to contain Lamar Jackson? And there you go. I like Lamar Jackson and the Ravens to get that dub this week, man. Man, but I ain't going to, you know, hold nothing too long because I want to bring some real big spotlight, some real big shine on them ATL Atlanta Falcons, man. What y'all know, man? Them boys went to New Orleans and put on bid for the city, man. That's right. Them boys went to New Orleans and put on bid for the city. Not that they just win. Man, they blew them New Orleans Saints out. And you know what get me, man? I didn't pick them on my sheet. And I should have known better, man, because the Falcons always play their arch rivals in their division tough. They always do. Always do. It's always going to be a good game. So I did kind of think like, well, let me take the points with Atlanta. But I was just like, man, no. I don't even see Atlanta doing this. And what do I know? They go right down into New Orleans, put on for the city. Man, had Drew Brees looking like he should have still been sitting on the sideline nursing that injury, and Teddy Bridgewater need to be back on the field. That's just how ugly it got, man. I mean, the Falcons was everywhere, flying around, sacking, picking, running touchdowns, catching touchdowns. Matt Ryan, when the pocket breaks down, running for a few extra yards. Matt Ryan! I got to give you a hand clap, bro. Because that's what I've been wanting you to do for the last 3 years, man. The pocket breakdown. Run and get them extra yards. Run and get that first down, bro. Where's this been at the last 3 years? I'm hoping that this just was no overnight thing, man, where you guys just magically, you know, became good overnight for one night only in New Orleans and turn around to come back the rest of these weeks and play like crap. I'm hoping that this is a new sign, that this is a gain, that this is a point that you're trying to make, that we're here. We're going to play tough the rest of the year, and there's nobody that we will face that won't say they don't have those Falcons bringing they all in that game. Like, I just hope this ain't no overnight thing, man. I mean, Falcons, come on, man. The city done turned their back on you. Fans done went to other teams and say they ain't even Falcon fans no more. And in the midst of all that, you guys went down there and got a dub in New Orleans. Man, I salute you, man. That was big. And at some point, you got to understand that we cannot think that that can't happen. I mean, bro, look at the offense that they got. There's no way with the offense that the Falcons have that they shouldn't be, we in week 10, going into week 11, there shouldn't be no reason they shouldn't be 8-3. 7-3. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't understand what's been going on, but I do believe by that man Arthur Blank not firing Dan Quinn, I believe that plays a big part in why those guys went out there and played they butts off, man. Because they understand that, man, we playing for Dan Quinn, man. We playing for that man. We want him to be our coach. And we're going to go out there and show Arthur, the Falcon fans, and the city that, man, we're not going nowhere. We're not dead. We're much alive. Because, I mean, if you look at it, the Falcons got hella divisional games down the stretch. They went out. Playoff bound, I can see. But I mean, it's a little far-fetched. You know, I don't want to jump out there. I don't want to get all reeled in on them boys like that. But I'm just saying what to look out for now. What to be thinking about now. Them Falcons went out, do what they need to do. Them boys can really make the playoffs now. Hey, I'm just a messenger. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. But hey, shout out to ATL, big win. But them Saints, they got another divisional game coming up this week against the Bucks. I don't know how that's gonna go. I do like the Saints to pull this one off. But if they come in like last week, man, it's gonna be a long day for Drew Brees and company, man. I mean, Drew Brees, man, they had that man fumbling, bumbling all in the pocket. Couldn't find nobody. Then when he did find somebody, he was taking them vicious hits. I mean, Saints, don't get this far to throw it all away now. We need you to come with your A game, be the Saints that you've been being all year, and take over the division, man. Because I guarantee you, you slip up and you don't play lights out football for the remainder of the season, because we're halfway through the season, and you allow those Falcons to become what you guys were the first half of the season, second half of the season, but y'all will be fighting for a playoff spot. I'm going to tell you like that now, the Falcons will win the division. I'm just keeping it real. I can't even make this up. This NFL is shaking, man. It's a lot of ups and downs, week in, week out. Y'all know any given Sunday. Y'all know the motto. Y'all know it. Any given Sunday, man. So teams got to come out and play, because down this stretch is really going to play a major part in who gets in and who gets left out, man. But hey, man, I'm a fan, and I just can't wait to see how this thing works itself out down the stretch, and we'll get it all together and see who makes it and who gets out, man. But man, I'm gonna also bring up these next few teams, man. These teams are on a mission, man. And when I say a mission, I mean, man, playoff bound and more than likely trying to go to Super Bowl. And man, those teams are the Vikings, the Steelers, and the Titans. I know I may be throwing them a little too far when I say Super Bowl. I know, pardon me. I'm going to just say playoffs, okay? But these are teams that are arguably making their statement that they deserve to be in the playoffs. The Vikings are playing lights out football, man. Dalvin Cook running that tater like nobody else, man. I mean, that's FSU all day. Y'all know that's my team. That's what I bleed, man. That Garnett and gold, man. You feel me? But that man, Dalvin Cook, man. Man, I can't make this up, man. This kid is running that ball in and out of that thing each and every week, man. To me, the best running back in the game right now. I understand Christian McCaffrey doing big things. I understand that. But they designed a little bit more for him, where they get him out in space, let him work, work out in space between the linebackers and things like that. Not saying that the Vikings don't do that with Dalvin, because they do that as well. But it's not as much as the Panthers do for McCaffrey. He's a much smaller back. They try to get him out there in space, let him, get him a little wiggle room, and let him do his thing. This boy Dalvin Cook, man, this man running through them tackles. This man a four down back. This man putting the workload on. Yeah, put it on my shoulders, coach. I do it. You know what I mean? man, making it happen, man. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just surprised, not surprised, but I'm proud of him. I salute him because this is the man that went down with the injury last year after I had him being that top back last year. Went down with an injury. You know, and done worked his way to be, you know, fully healthy. And I mean, look at him, man, playing lights out football, man. I mean, Dalvin Cook and those Minnesota Vikings on the road. They went into Dallas last week. Man, had a big win, man. Big win. And if you believe it or not, that boy Dalvin Cook outplayed Zeke, man. Zeke, you done got all that money, and you ain't doing nothing. You really lost the game for them boys. I'm going to be real with you because you lost the game for one, you didn't do nothing. I mean, you didn't do nothing. Two, down the stretch, when the game was on the line, because they pay you the money, you know the NFL motto is they play who they pay. And because they pay you all that money, they wanted their star running back to win it for them, to do something for them, to put them in the game, to win the game. Gave you the ball 2 straight times on the 2nd and 3rd down. Down the stretch, after Dak is throwing dots. They can't even stop him. Give you the ball 2 times. And you probably got, what, a minus 3 yards in both of those carries combined. 4th down, Dak throws you the little, in the flats, little flat route to you. You know, you didn't make that happen. Y'all lose the game. And I'm just sitting here and I'm looking at the game and I'm thinking to myself like, if Dak is going down the field, driving, throwing dots, completing passes, showing you that he's ready to win the game, why wouldn't you keep the ball in his hands and allow him to win that game for you? But no, y'all want to switch it up. We paid Zeke. We done paid him all that money. He need to get out here and do us a solid. And he didn't get out there and do nothing. Y'all should have kept that ball in Dak's hands, man. And who knows, that probably done cost you the season because that was a big loss. Now, you still got to play Philly again. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot of, then y'all got us still later on in the season, the New England Patriots, which you know gonna be a L. Like, it's so much that y'all got coming up down this stretch that y'all couldn't afford to lose no game like that, man. But that's coaching, man. Jason Garrett, bro, you got to go if you calling stuff like that. You've been in the league 100 years, man. You should know you ride the hot man out, bro, and go on to win the game. But no, you got your daddy talking to you. Oh, Jerry called out and say, hey, man, look, we done paid Zeke. Zeke ass need to get out there and do something. And he better do it, man. You had to listen to daddy. Regardless of what, if he gonna fire you, he gonna fire you. Regardless if you listen to him or not. I'm going with my gut. My gut said I'm riding Dak Prescott out. He throwing them dots. Let him throw them dots, and win the game for us. But no, you want to get a ball to Zeke. Zeke let you down. Zeke let you down. And I just can't take you team serious, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bump Dallas, man. Y'all ain't really hitting on nothing, man. Y'all tripping, and it's going to show later on down the stretch. Another team, man, them Titans. Yeah, I said it. Tennessee Titans. Start off real rocky. Not sure what they was going to do. Bench Mariota. Tannehill came aboard. Team been good, been winning ever since. Done had some key victories against Tampa, against San Diego, and against Kansas City. Now, all these games, I'm calling because all these games went down to the wire, and they won them in the end. I mean, they're on a 3-game winning streak. And them Titans, man, that defense, man, it's that defense, man. That defense been playing lights out, man. Sean Evans, man, in that middle, he been holding that thing down, man. Alabama, true Alabama right there, man. And he been holding that thing down. And them boys just been playing, you know. Beat the Chiefs last week. I kind of figured they was going to beat the Chiefs, but I didn't want to take it. because statistics shows that in their last previous game, they've been owning the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to take it. I thought that Pat Mahomes coming back, you know, his first game in, he was going to light it up, but he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? The Titans were just a little bit too much. Even though I felt like that block field goal to help them win the game, I did feel like Buddy was offsides, but hey, they didn't call it. It's good as gold. You know what I mean? But shout out to them Titans, man. Mike Vrabel, I got them boys, man, ready to play. They show up and they show out. Man, look for them Titans to make some noise in the AFC South Division, man. I think they still got to play Jacksonville. They still got to play Houston. You know what I'm saying? So that division, man, bro, it's gonna be a toss up because all four of those teams are playing good football right now. And then you got another divisional match with the Colts and the Jaguars coming up this week in Week 11. And I really like Jacksonville with Nick Foles coming back in the lineup to get his first win of the year. So we shall see how that plays out, and we're going to see what's going on. But I do like Jacksonville to win that game. And that AFC South, man, is a toss-up. And may the best team win, man. Salute. Another team, man, the Steelers, man. I mean, did you see it coming? Because I didn't. Big Ben go down. I'm thinking, man, this team is dead. It's over with. And what do you know? The Steelers make that arguably the best move it has been made this whole football season. And again, Fitzpatrick from those Dolphins, Alabama Crimson Tide. And that man been playing like Alabama Crimson Tide. I mean, lights out. You hear me? Lights out, man. I can't even make this up, man. You feel me? Like, he been playing lights out, bro. And it's crazy because it just shows you when you're around a bunch of guys that don't want to win, how it affects your playing ability. This man wasn't doing nothing over there in Miami. But we all knew he could do something because of the dog he was in college with Alabama. Go right over there with them Steelers. And, man, that man been putting on ever since. I can't even make this up, man. I mean, really, bro. The man done got all type of interception, pick sixes, fumble sixes. Man, I mean, lights out. Travis Rudolph, he ain't had to do nothing but just manage the game. Manage the game. Keep everything in front of him. Don't turn the ball over. And them Steelers defense been playing lights out, man. Now, I don't know Super Bowl, but I do know they're making a strong push to be in them playoffs. And that if you know like I know, you can't afford to let them Steelers just hang around because they know how to win. And at the end of the day, you got a winning coach. You got a winning organization over there. People like that, man, they'll get the job done and you know, in them heat of the moments, man. So you have to be mindful of that. And you got to make sure that y'all come out there and play them boys as if Big Ben was out there. Don't take them lightly because Big Ben ain't in the lineup. You know what I'm saying? Them Steelers ain't playing no games, man. Them boys looking real good, and I salute them, man, for picking up their season and saying, no, we ain't going out like that. And they're showing you, straight up. But, man, we gonna end this thing today, man, with a serious topic, man. And if you viewing my shows and you watch them to the end, I want y'all to hit me up and give me some pointers on who y'all think that this year would be. But my last segment of the day, I want to elaborate and just reflect on the MVP race, man. Man, we seen some good players playing some good football this year. And my three that I have at the very top are none less than Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, and that boy Christian McCaffrey, man. I'm going to be real, man. All three of them playing lights out football. Who going to take it, man? I don't know. But I know that the NFL is a quarterback league. And if you ask me right now, they're more than likely to give it to Russell Wilson, man. Russell Wilson playing lights out football, man. After losing everything across the board, seemed like, on his offense, picking that thing back up, getting DK Metcalf out the draft, you know, go with the boy Lockett. And, man, that man been putting it together, bro. Got that boy, that tight end Hollister from from the Patriots. And, man, them boys been playing lights out football, man. Real talk. But you can't slip on Lamar Action Jackson. I mean, this guy doing numbers, man, doing things we've never seen before. You know what I'm saying? Playing lights out football. I really like this kid, and I see a big, big future for him. And I'm wishing him the best. And, man, may you know, whoever win out of them quarterbacks may get it. You know, whoever wins, it'll be well-deserved. I tell you like that. But we got that third candidate. That boy Christian McCaffrey, man. I mean, man, could we really see a running back get the MVP, bro, in a quarterback league? Man, hey, it's possible, man, because the way Christian McCaffrey has put those Carolina Panthers on his back, man, look at here. That boy look good. You know what I'm saying? That team look good. Cam might be out of a job because that Allen dude has really came and showed up and showed out. But we shall see how the rest of the season play. I know the Carolina Panthers have placed Cam Newton on IR, so that tells you that his season is over for this year. Will he be back in Carolina? We don't know. We're going to see how the things play out, see how Allen plays the rest of the season, and, man, just see what the decision that the Carolina Panthers make. But, man, before I go, man, just want to thank you guys, man, for tuning in with your boy Reezy Rome, man. Sport Talk with Reezy Rome. Man, it's been a pleasure, man. Each and every week, man, I'm dropping nothing but that. I'm talking about the hottest topics in the league, the hottest news going around. And, man, I just appreciate all you guys for your support. I continue to ask you, man, lock in, check in, and hold it down with your boy, man. Subscribe, man. Check me out, YouTube, man. And that's Sports Talk with Reezy Rome. You heard it. Sports Talk with Reezy Rome, man. Y'all lock in with your boy, man. Like I said, the pleasure been mine, man. Can't wait to see what's going to happen this week in Week 11. Some good games coming on. Hey, man, I'm just a fan of it. I'll be back tuned in with you guys next week to give you nothing but the hot, and I'm talking about the hottest things that's going on around in the league. Man, shout out to everybody. Salute y'all. Love y'all, man. One.